Serious, and you're looking for a Christ man, one who knowing it with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord, to do His will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play, cause y'all gon' make them money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Congo.
American honor don't like no soldiers. For the Spirit of the Lord, we don't like no soldiers.
Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate you as the same. Hate Christ in their image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate. African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the saint. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never let your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the U.P.K, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. U.P.K, the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under Yohanna, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from Yohanna. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, rank and order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chosen.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí con Comandante General Yahanna, I.S.U.P.K. This is what Commander General Yahanna. This is what he
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
That's right. Yeah. On 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I did it, nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got rigor soldiers, kill for me, nigga. Watch cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch, bless your heart. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory, they don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told him I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. U.P.K top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in that attic like they had Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See, I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory, they don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show the skills, how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my houses. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. and sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember Johanna's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback to bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the damn by King's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new pair of bellows.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga. I read where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop can stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, now I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So I war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crack as hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't him, this shit like it ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feed you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot called. to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had no life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on 8th Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. From the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and that's not really fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I.S.U.P.K until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up and the judge put man on the shelf. Had me cry cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Then God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that U.P.K banner, is my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I stand down. Take ground. Now this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem? Tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit to pray up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my bills. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round. Opponents better go.
Songs of Solomon, this is the chapter 1, verse 5, and also chapter 1, verse 10. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, and Songs of Solomon 1 and 10. And we bring the mic over here. Okay. Lock, I don't know if y'all could have heard me clearly, but we're doing Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, and Songs of Solomon 1 and 10. All right, I had to bring Michael. Now, let's get a reader. So I'll do that for Arson. Okay? Here we go. So, these are some of the books that you're going to need. All right, 1, 16, 11, King James Bible. To the top, 16, 11, King James Bible. In Yehuda, you were the English, and the Hebrew dictionary. In Yehuda, you were the English, next, we're going to need the New Testament of Hebrew. I put the seal on myself. I'm opening the book up to make it better. We're going to need the New Testament of Hebrew. Okay? So Also, you're going to need a regular King, make sure it's the King James Version. New Testament and King James Version. Next, you're going to need King James Version Bible. I just got a regular big Bible, King James Version. Okay? Why the King James Version? The King James Version is the most accurate Bible, the most accurate translation. King James paid $54 translate the Bible. Okay? Next, Hebrew and English lexicon of the Old Testament. Hebrew and English lexicon of the Old Testament. All right, I'd like to show the side in the book is plain. You know, it is the Oxford English to Hebrew dictionary. Okay, y'all can see. Next up, this is just as good as the ads. Merriam-Webster's Pocket Dictionary. All right, so TikTok, Merriam-Webster's Pocket Dictionary. It's always good to have. Okay, it's small. You can take it anywhere. You don't know a word. All right, let's see. We good. We good on the sound. Let me take a look. You gotta take it off the communication. Put it on microphone. Microphone. Here we go. And that makes it better. That just makes it easier. So next, biblical Hebrew, English. Hold up. Biblical Hebrew, work and textbook. Oh, Slack. Text and workbook. Biblical Hebrew text and workbook. Yale University series. Biblical Hebrew text and workbook. We had some clown come up on the damn show, start talking crazy about pronunciations and him speaking Yiddish or whatever. And we went to the Yale University series and proved to him that what we teach is agreeable with Yale University. There you go. Problem solved. All right. Salaki. Two more things from the arsenal. Let me grab it. Two more things. TikTok and YouTube. Here we go. Zondervan. Next up. Zondervan. Compact Bible Dictionary. Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. All right. Next. King James Apocrypha. Here we go. King James Apocrypha. This is a part of the Bible, 1611 Bible. Somebody said the book of Enoch was the only apocryphatic book that wasn't added. And then the oldest Bible, the Bible that has the Enoch in it, is the Ethiopian Bible. They tell you that the book of Enoch itself, it literally tells you that this is the author's idea. This is the author's imagination of what the book of Enoch would be like. The whole Ethiopian Bible and all that we have from the Lord. The Lord wanted us to have. The Ethiopian Bible, I don't even know what that even means. The Ethiopian Bible, the Bible that the Ethiopian, I don't even know what it means by that. But none of that is because King James is accurate translation. That is biblical history. Only found in this translation. The word of God is power. The word religion. Okay. I believe we should be confident. The word Jehovah. God's name Yahweh. What else? Easter, which should be Passover, and there was one more. It's only 5. I believe it's God, religion, Easter, Jehovah, and one more that I'm missing. But those are the only mistranslations. Literally, they all just words. Just the word. Not full verse mistranslations, but none of that crazy garbage that you find in NIV and NKJV, whatever they call it. All those other Bibles. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Give me 1 second, TikTok. I want to show you something. This is what I mean. This right here is called the New World Translation of the Holy Scripture. This is what the Holy Scripture. New World Translation of the Holy Scripture, right? Go to Matthew 18 and 11. Now, this is one of many. This is one of many. Matthew, the 18th verse. The 18th chapter, verse 11. Go to Matthew, right? In the book of Matthew, this is the Jehovah's Witness Bible. Chapter 18 and verse 11. There's nothing there. It's a complete entire verse. There's nothing there. There's that. So that's what I mean. Okay? I would say prove all things with truth. And things Bible. Now, back to the point. Right? So, that being said, the arsenal that we have through the King James Bible, we either go body or apocryphal, 11, any Bible then books that like taught out. So, stuff like that. You know, this is stuff you need to get low. Even this book right here on Amazon, they're going to $100-something. It's an official Yale University book. But if you go on Amazon and go to used books, it's like $20. Why? This is Yale University book. Students got to buy it. Now, with that being said, that's the arsenal. Okay? Let's go into Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Also, whoever participates in the class, the tradition that we I was saying, the alphabet. There's no specific color. That's all you know. All you have to do is order but the melody is not specific. Why? This is our black Spanish book called Lost Tribes of Promised Land. Christopher Columbus said it out his own mouth. He came over here, the Native American Indians. With that being said, there's no rules. This ain't like he's oppressing. He's making you stick the album at a certain way. As long as it's in order, it's ours. So I'm gonna tell you, hey, when you say our alphabet is wrong, you're like, you know it's my alphabet too. I'm gonna say it wrong. And that's exactly right. You feel like you're oppressed. Somebody to be a gatekeeper to us. I'm not going to gatekeep how we say our alphabet, okay, because we never do. Right. So, with that being said, can I get a reader for Songs of Solomon 1 and 5?
Just the book of Song of Solomon, verse 5. I am black, but comely.
Whoa, amen. Already. Go on. Wait a minute. What do you say?
I am black, but comely.
Whoa, wait a minute. First off, let's start with this. Let's start with words that we know. What the hell does comely mean? Anybody know what the word comely means? I mean, that's tricky, man. Stuff that we doing on TikTok either. Nothing to do with that. Do it on there. What does comely mean? Come on, y'all. Pick up a dictionary. Let's go into it. Actually, I have a small dictionary. Go into the arsenal. Let's see if we can find comely. Not I gotta go into this man compact Bible. Let's see. All right, it's a pocket dictionary. Let's see what we got in here. Cosmic. Okay, let's go back. Okay, come on. Okay, come. Okay, let's see. All right, all the way back. Comely, here. Attractive. Attractive, that's what it says. Hey, I'm gonna try my best. I know it ain't gonna be able to do words. Okay? Comely. I hear it. It says attractive. I know how to do that quick. It says attractive. He said, I am black and attractive. King Solomon. Now, for the white man, I thought the Bible was the white man. Listen, before I learned the truth, I said it out my own mouth. I said the Bible is the white man. I said it. More time that I was taught the truth and was shown history, shown archaeology. The Bible is not the white man. But when you this picture right here, that they have a big guy with the angels on it, right? If it won't come off, then you can hand me another. Oh, it can. I'm wrong. Let's come on, TikTok. Come on, YouTube. Rock with us real quick. He said, I am what?
Black, but comely.
This picture was blown up. This is a real picture. This is a real painting. Okay? Angels. I thought the Bible was a white man's book. That's what they tell us anyway. They tell the slaves whatever they want. And we believe it like good old goody good slaves, goody two shoes slaves, goody for you, goody for you. You just eat it up and believe it. We got a problem, man. We got a problem. Okay. Maybe I picked up here we go. Show you all this. It's a real painting of Jesus Christ. Get close up. Y'all can see it take the shine off of it. Come on, man. Y'all know this, right? I don't know if y'all can be able to see it. I'll back up so everybody can see it. Outside, it's so bright. You'll see this a lot in over here. But the latter part to his face, like they tried to show the glow, the shine that blacks and Hispanics have in our skin. That's his shine. And they tried to do it with Yahweh. This is Lazarus. This is Jesus right here. So, I believe this is the sister who washed Christ's feet. So in this picture, they're trying to depict a scene, but if you take another story on when the woman Christ washed Jesus Christ's foot, and when Christ rose Lazarus from the dead, the apostles all black men, black woman, black man, black and Hispanic. Okay, and I'll just show this. I don't know if I was in the way earlier, but I'll try to show this y'all again. He said the Bible is the white man's book. Who made that up? I wouldn't be surprised if no more than that man himself. Why? Because goody two slaves in their place, and the ones that want to rebel, goody two shoes, they'll mind, their God. As a black and Hispanic man, have a white God. Anyway, moving on. It's a question for you to come to terms with yourself. How are we black and Hispanic, but our God is the same man that abused us in slavery? Leave that up to you to decide. I think there's something going on with the computer. It died on us. All right. You got the power cord plugged in?
Kind of.
All right, we good. We good on everything. He showed me the classroom as well. So now we're about to get into it. He said, I am black and comely, black and beautiful, black and attractive. Okay, that's what he said. Quantas Akara, whenever you're ready, you can continue to read.
I don't want kind. I am black, but comely.
I am black, but attractive. Go ahead.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
O ye daughters, ye women of Jerusalem, black and Hispanic women. This is a black man. King Solomon was the most wisest king on the face of the earth. Under, of course, Yahweh, Yahweh was the best king and greatest black man to ever walk the face of the earth. But King Solomon is recorded as the wisest king. Even though Jesus Christ, King Solomon is Jesus Christ in reincarnation. Jesus Christ is Adam. Jesus Christ was King Solomon. Jesus Christ was Isaac. The Bible tells you this because reincarnation is real. That's one of the things that Jesus Christ battled the Pharisees on. They tried to get him caught up because they taught one thing, but other Israelites believed other things. It just happens sometimes, especially when you got wicked leaders. So they believe different things, but the Bible talked about reincarnation. The Pharisees, they're just a little bit too out of the spirit to understand. All right. Now, with that being said, so he said, I am black and I am beautiful. Comely means beautiful. I am black and I am beautiful. I'm attractive. All right. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, talking to black and Hispanic women. Now, I want you to drop down to verse. Hold on, wait. You know what? Let's break this verse down first. Then we'll go into the next. It's going to make a lot. It's going to be better if we do it this way. So let's put it up on the board. Okay, let's clap it up. All right. Oh, wait, let me read it in Hebrew. Put it up on the screen. Where's my phone at? I'll put it up on the screen here. For TikTok, I'll read it in Hebrew. Salakia. Let's make sure we do that. I should have actually read it in Hebrew first, because that's actually the tradition. You always read the Hebrew first and the English. So I got it right here. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. Boom, here we go. TikTok to see. YouTube, right here. You already got it up on the screen. If you could keep the class up so I can see the class. You don't mind? All right, cool. So I know what I'm doing. Boom. Y'all can see it right here. All right. TikTok, y'all got it right here. So I'll read the Hebrew, okay? It's the Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. Shakawara, Anya, Wa Na'awa, Ba Nawaf, Yerushalayim, Ka Ahalia, Quidar, Kaya Rayaiwa, Shalama. Okay? Shalama, which is King Solomon. All right, so I'll read it again. Shachawara, Anya, Wana'awa, Banawaf, Yerushalayim, Ka Ahalia, Quidar, Kaya Rayaiwa, Shalama. Okay? That Songs of Solomon 1 and 5 in Hebrew. Just so y'all can see it. I got it in English and in Hebrew. So you can see it on here. I got it in English and in Hebrew. All right, did you put up the Hebrew for them so they can see it? Yeah, you just hit the tool. Yo, I think you got it. Take off them dots, and we in there. All right. Now, with that being said, Salakia. So now let's write it on the board. Okay? Let's write it on the board. Any questions online or in the class? Raise your hand. Any questions? Sweat. Shine Christ. So let's write this on the board. So first word is shakha. I didn't give y'all the vocabulary, did I? It's to why we'll get the vocabulary from this one, and I'll put up the vocabulary for the next one. All right. So we got sha, cha, wa, ra. Okay, character Ra and the character Ha connected. Shekhawa Ra, and we'll go and do it, write the pronunciations and what the word means after we get done the line. I'll try to do a whole line across, then write it out, whole line across that way. I'll try to do it that way. Shekhawa Ra Anya. Oh, Salaki. I've been trying to write how the word is pronounced in Hebrew. So I'm writing in ancient Hebrew, or what they call Paleo Hebrew. If you could bring me back up on the screen. All right, trying to write, we're writing Hebrew, or what they call Paleo Hebrew. You can still, all right, matter of fact, no, you good. I see you good. Paleo Hebrew. All right, the History Channel calls this Paleo Hebrew. The sometimes they call it Aramaic, depending on who's speaking, right? But this is or they call it Phoenician or something like that. All right. But this is the ancient Hebrew, which is more commonly known as Paleo Hebrew. Okay. But it's ancient Hebrew, and that's what we use because this was our actual writing letters. This is how we wrote until the Assyrian captivity, and then we started to use those modern Hebrew letters. Okay, what's today known as modern Hebrew. All right. Now, with that being said, let's keep going. Okay, so Shekhawa Anya Wa Na Awa Wa Na A Wa Wa Na Awa. See if I can get this last one up here. Banawa. Banawa. And I'm trying to write it out as it's pronounced because I think that's how we wrote in Israel. I think because to me that makes more sense for us to write it as it's pronounced instead of going back and putting a bunch of, connectors in here. Okay, when I say connectors, this is a singular connector. It means it's pronounced by itself. And this is a plural connector, which means the two characters are said together. Like Ra, R-A-H, instead of Raha. Instead of Raha. Okay, I'll give you an example. My name is Ma Ra. Okay, instead of Ma Raha, it's Ma Ra. Okay, so that's an example. All right. So instead of having to write it out, Ma or it's like that's because I'm getting better at writing it with the connect. Writing it as it's pronounced, writing with the connectors. Instead of having to do it like this, and then got to come back and put connectors on it, you can just write it out as it's pronounced. All right. And now that's my opinion. I'm not saying that we have to do that. I just think in my opinion, from over time of writing out the Hebrew, I think that would have been more of a natural writing for us instead of us. I think that's how we would have actually done it. Okay. So I'm gonna keep on going. All right. So Salaki. Let's put how this is pronounced. This is Sha, Cha, Cha, not Cha, but Cha, with the hawk spit sound, that Middle Eastern tongue. Cha, Shakha, Wa, Ra. Okay, or English. Shakha wa Ra. This is the character Shah. I know in English it looks like the letter W, but there's a lot of letters that look the same, just like the letter Ah. This is the character Ah, makes the Ah sound. And it's written like this, but if you turn it around, that's the letter A, which makes the Ah sound also in English. Okay? So remember, what we're using is the first language that was ever on the face of the planet. First language ever spoken, which is Hebrew. So everything else is a break off of that tongue, all right, or that language. So now let's keep going. The next word is Anya. I'm just putting how you pronounce it, right? Anya. Now remember, I told you I like to keep my ha, my character, the character. I like to keep the letter H when I'm writing out the English pronunciation. I like to keep the letter H in it, okay? Because you could just write it Anya right here. There's nothing wrong with that. But for beginners, I want you to know that the letter that's being connected to, the one that's being connected to, remember our language goes right to left, it goes this way. So, you got and then you got the character na, which is N-A. So the one that's being connected to loses the sound from it, which would make it A-H-N. But for somebody that's seasoned, they know that it doesn't matter in English. You can just put A-N. All right, but I like to do that to help the teaching process or the teaching purpose, okay? That whatever's being connected to, that's what loses the sound from it, okay? So the character na actually loses the sound. So I wouldn't take away the H in English or whatever in the English alphabet. Even though it doesn't matter, you can write it like this, you're still correct as far as the pronunciation. So Shekawara Anya, this is wa na awa. Wa na wa. Let me make sure that it's not W-A-H. I think it's W. I think it's the character wa and the character ha connected. It is. It's actually the character ha right here. So wa. Wa. So W-A-H. Okay. Any questions? Wa na wa. And the next one is ba na wa. Ba na wa. Ba na wa. Okay. So let's keep going. I'm gonna finish writing the whole verse, and then we'll break it down. We'll translate. Okay. So the next word is Yerushalayim. Somebody type in and tell me what Yerushalayim means. Yerushalayim. Damn, I'm writing in my own handwriting. I can't do that. For everybody out there that's a teacher in Hebrew, in the I.S.U.P.K, the only certified teachers of the Bible. Whenever we write in the Hebrew, let's not write in our own handwriting, but write the standard way. It's like you got a standard way to make the letter A, right? Yeah, it's like this, or you got the lowercase letter A like that. Some people, I know they still try to do the other type of letter A where it's like this, but that's not really what people use. I don't even know if they still teach this letter A. I don't even know if y'all can see this. So you got letter A that's like this, and you got a letter A that's sort of like that, okay? I don't think they even teach this one anymore. But when you get your own handwriting, you might, do the letter A a different way, where it's like that or something like, I don't know. Or you might try to use this letter. But it's good for teaching purposes that you just stick to the standard writing. All right, that's just a little sidebar for the teachers, okay? All right, so let's keep going. Slaki, we had any questions?
Sorry.
All right, we'll sound correct. Yerushalayim, Ka, How, H-A-L, Ka'ahau ya. Ka'ahau Quadar. Quadar. Okay. Now the next one, I know I ain't gonna be able to fit right here because it's a little bit lengthy. So I'm gonna come down here, but first let's do this. Yerushalayim. Ya, Ra, Shalom. Somebody tell me what Yerushalayim means. Yeah, what does that word mean? What is that word? This one is Ka'ahawiyah. Ka-ah-how. Remember, whatever's being connected to loses the ah sound. Instead of hala, it's how. Ya. And this ka, I believe, is not in it. But we're going to get to it in a second. It's not part of the root word. This could be connected to. Usually, ya at the end is a connector. So we'll take a look at that when we get there, right? And the last word is quadar. From this line right here. Quadar. Did anybody type in what it means? Okay, no sweat. And the last two words from the verse is ka, ya, ra, yai, character ya and the character I, connected, wa. Okay. Wow. Thanks, Lock. I damn that all the way up. All right, I'm gonna move this out the way. I'll just write it down here a little bit smaller. Songs of Solomon 1-5 and 1-10. All right. Got it up there. And with that being said, this is the last one. Sha la ma. Shalama. I'm gonna try to bring this down just a little bit. Give it some space up there. Ka, ya, ra, yai, wa. All right. So now, and let's put the pronunciation for this too. Ya, ka, ya, ra, yai. I'll just put Y-I, and then wa, W-A-T-H. This word is sha, la, ma. Okay, shalama. All right. Now we can start to break it down. Can I get a time check?
Time check, 8:02.
8:02. Log in. I'm gonna hit that heat off real quick. 8:02. So now let's read the pronunciation. Shakawara, Anya, Wana'awa, Banawa, Yerushalayim, Ka'ahawya, Wadar, Kaya Rayaiwa, Shalama. Okay? And so we'll do that once we get there. So now, did anybody type in what the word Yerushalayim means? La, that's Tawab. We might not know at this time, all right? A lot of people might not know. But Yerushalayim, well, we'll get there once we break it down. Let's translate the first word. All right, let's start translating the verse. Clap it up, okay? All right. So now let's start translating. Okay. So first word. Oh, hold on. I went to the wrong verse. The first word was Shekha-wara. Shekha-wara. Okay? This word, it comes from the root word shakar, which means black. This word means black. It's one of the words that mean black. Black. Shekha-wara comes from the root word shakar, which is black. All right? Black. That's the first word. Black. I want to go into the lexicon. Okay? I'll read what this word shakar means. Okay? Or shachawar. All right? Shakar is masculine adjective. Black, used of hair, used of a horse in a different verse. All right, so used of hair, Leviticus 13 and 31 and verse 37. Used of a horse, Zechariah 6:2 and 6:6. Blackish color of face, okay? Songs of Solomon or the Canticles 1 and 5. Blackish color of the face. Now, wait a minute. I'm going to show y'all this. This is it right here. Quad Zachariah. Please go to the interlinear. I got it on my phone. I'm going to show TikTok. Come on, man. We're in the lexicon. We on the level of biblical scholars.
That's for black.
Yep. Come on, man. They can't deny this. What you gonna say? The lexicon, did we write the lexicon? Oh no. The translators of the Bible wrote the lexicon. Keep going down. I'll show you. Keep going. There you go. Click that. The Hebrew Child Day lexicon.
Oh, you want to click those on?
Yep. You see? Go up. Go down. It's locking. Keep going. Now you clicked on something different. That's not different. Just gotta go back. All right, there you go. Click. Just click in the actual square. There you go. Just click. Let me see.
No, it's not letting me click it.
Hold on. Let me see real quick. Okay. That's because that's what it is right there. You can just make it bigger. Because that's actually what's on. Damn, I don't even know if the phone went off on y'all TikTok. I'm so sorry. Phone acting up. See, there's always some haters around. You understand? Don't worry. We just go back and do it again. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Satan always in the midst, man. Satan works harder than us and serves the Lord better than we can ever serve the Lord. Why? Because he's an angel. He don't do nothing but obey God. And there's Bible scriptures to prove it. So here you go, TikTok. Okay? Can't deny it. Say blackish in color of the face. This black is talking about his skin color. The Bible is not a white man's book. The Bible is the Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian man's book. So-called all these names that the oppressor who conquered all of us, who changed all of our names, but he didn't change the Chinese man's name at the time when he conquered him. He didn't change the Africans' names when he conquered the Africans. They still got their names. He didn't change the Hawaiians' names when he conquered them. He didn't change the Assyrians or the Syrians' names. He didn't change the Egyptians' names when he conquered them. They still got their names. They still got their African names. He didn't change the Australians, the Aborigines. He didn't change their names. They still got their culture and all that. But he changed our name. He just so happened to only change the Hispanic man's name, to only change the black man's name, to only change the Native American man's name. who spoke the same language as each other when Columbus came over here? Type this in on Google, see if you can find this in your phone or on the internet, either or. Type in Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. Columbus said Native Americans spoke Hebrew. Might be in the book. Let me see if I can find it. It might be written in the page in the actual book. Hold on. Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. Marked here. Indians are Hebrews. Indians spoke here. Oh, wait. This is why I love the I.S.U.P.K. This is a tradition of the school, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Can you make me bigger on the screen? It's a tradition of the school, right? This is Lost Tribes and Promised Lands, right? It's a tradition of the school that we put the page numbers where everything is that we're looking for in a book. Why? Because we take these books to camp. And somebody might just want to pull it at camp. Might just want to use it at camp. And you got to be up there battling and this, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. And you got to also search for the page while they saying, you're a cult member. Take your glasses off so we can see your eyes. Stupid stuff like that as we try to teach the Bible. TikTok, they say that to us. Get a job. Then Officer Bond, he worked for a company. They build the microchips that go on the spaceships. Got a better job than you. It's like they come up to us and say, we got doctors, counselors in the school, nurses and CNAs and all types of people that have degrees and different things and went to school for something. They tell us get a job and take your shades off so we can see your eyes. And the most dumbest things they say to us. All right, Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. I have it for you. Oh, you got a question or something?
Khan, sir.
Go ahead.
Search for Crypto said on TikTok that people that came over and on the slave ship spoke Hebrew. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The people that came over on a slave ship spoke Hebrew. Also, the Native American Indians spoke Hebrew. Right. And we're about to get it. This is Lost Tribes and Promised Land. Okay, this book, Lost Tribes and Promised Land. Okay, page 364. 364. Boom, boom. Pretty sure it'll be highlighted. It is. Page 3. Oh, wait, it's 363. Page 364. Got it highlighted. Everybody will see. Kwata Zachariah, Officer Kwata Zachariah, you can take a second out of your time and just come up here and just read this, this right here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I believe the what you call it might have faded on it. Some of the
highlighted.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to read. Hold on, wait. I think I had it wrong. Yeah, 364. Here we go. It's multiple things highlighted. I'm gonna have you read specific things that are highlighted so we're not here all day. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom. All right, so I'm gonna have him read just a little bit of this paragraph, right? And then I'm gonna have you read just a little bit of this. So if y'all, just so y'all can see, a little bit of this. We had the books along that the highlighter started to fade on this one. So it might have not been like a brand new highlighter, or it could have just faded over time. But then they also have the orange. So I'm gonna have them read everything that's highlighted. I'm gonna show TikTok the same thing, okay? Because it's all good. I read through it just a little bit to try to get the main part. But to bring it home, I'm gonna have them read it all. All right? You got it. So you can read the top. This top part is highlighted too. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's one verse. Okay? I mean, it's one, I said one verse. It's one sentence. Okay? You can read this, and then you can skip down to the woman, and then you can read everything that's highlighted from there. Okay?
Come on. This is the book Lost Tribes and Promised Lands, the origin of American racism.
Oh, good night. Go ahead.
This is page 364. Those Indians, he told himself, they are Hebrews.
Who said this? Let me show you this. You're going to go to page 63. Page 63. Page 363. Read this title. Read this right here. This is the first sentence.
Oh God, this is chapter 30. A lost tribe discovered in New York.
A lost tribe discovered in New York. A lost tribe. Tribe of who? Tribe of the Israelites. Discovered. Who discovered these people? Quote unquote discovered. We know who that was, right? Christopher Columbus. He said they were a lost tribe of Israelites. Why don't they teach us history before Columbus? What the hell? Why didn't teach us this in school? We ain't never know that.
Right. At all.
Continue to read.
Oh God.
Know it's history. Wasn't never taught to us though. Because what's the use of teaching a slave? His only job is to work.
Right.
Her only job is to work. Better watch these oppressors. Go ahead.
Oh God, this is the first sentence. In September 1644, a Portuguese Morano named Antonio de Matosinhos arrived in Amsterdam after having lived for some years in South America and proceeded to tell the leaders of the recently established Jewish community a story that caused them to think of him as a latter-day Eldad the Danite.
Good. Let's keep going. So he's talking to Amalek, the small hats.
Right.
Okay? Now you can go ahead and read. Read what you just read again. And now let's continue on.
Oh God. Those Indians, he told himself, they are Hebrews.
This is what the book is saying. The book is quoting what he's saying to the small hats, to that community. He say, I'm thinking to myself, these are Hebrews. Go ahead.
Okay. Drop down. The woman got off and spoke to Francisco in an Indian tongue.
In an Indian tongue, Native American Indians. Go ahead.
That Montesinos could not understand.
He didn't understand what the hell they were saying. Go ahead. He's telling them the story. Go ahead.
Although he could perceive that he was being identified in the conversation.
He could tell they was talking about him. He just came out of nowhere, hopped off a boat. Go ahead.
Okay. She then turned to her male companions to explain the situation. Upon hearing her words, they rose, went over to Montesinos, and to his utter astonishment, said,
To his utter astonishment, this blew him away, what they said, what these Native American Indians said. Go ahead.
Shema Yasharala Adawan Alahai.
Whoa. Shema Yasharala Adawan Alahayim. What is that? Here, read. I'm telling you. Don't take my cult member words for it. Read the book.
Slaki. He said, Shema Yasharala Adawan Alahayim Adawan Akai.
Y'all don't even know what that is. We know. Keep reading. It's Deuteronomy 6:4.
And the translations states as this: Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
The Lord our God, the Lord is one. Somebody give me the KJV. I have it. I got a large print Bible. Where did I put it at? It's right here under the lexicon. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hold on. What we got the lie for? We only caught numbers. Right? Yeah, we got the lie for. Nobody believes nothing we say anyway.
Right.
Deuteronomy, book of Deuteronomy. See it at the top. It says Deuteronomy. It's the 6th chapter. We at the 4th verse. Got it highlighted. Let me show YouTube. Deuteronomy, 6th verse. 6th chapter. Hold on. Where am I? I don't even know what I'm showing. 6th chapter, right here. The 4th verse. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Deuteronomy, ain't that what the Israelites? What these Native Americans know about being an Israelite? Keep going.
They have recited in Hebrew the fundamental credo of Judaism.
That's the fundamental credo of all Israelites.
Right.
They say in Judaism because he's talking to Amalek,
right,
to the small hats, to the oppressor who stole our culture.
Right.
But that's our credo. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. There is only one God. That's why he said Israelites only believed in one God. Nobody else believed in that. Arabs, 365 gods. The Greeks, the whole plethora of Greek gods.
Right.
The Romans, all the Roman gods. The Hawaiians, all the Hawaiian gods. The Africans, numerous gods. You forget about it. God of every damn thing. One of the guys got 42 laws. The 42 laws of Ma'at.
Right.
Ridiculous. Anyway, the Aborigine gods say the earth and the universe and all that. The wind and air God. And Israelites, we the only people who believed in one God.
Right.
That's why it was our credo. Because we would teach the nations that there's only one God. Right. And they would say that we were evil. America says you can only have one wife. Israelites believed in having more than one wife.
Right.
We teach the same thing that the Bible teaches. We're evil. No, your pastor's evil and you're evil.
Right.
Or else if you love Jesus so damn much, why you ain't saying, well, yeah, we can have more than one.
Right.
You don't gotta agree with it. But no. But it is your culture, you know what I'm saying? Or you ain't gotta agree with it, but that's the Israelites' culture.
Right.
If you're a heathen. Keep going.
A brief conversation then ensued in their common ancestral tongue. According to Montezinos, whose fluency in it is almost as perplexing to the reader of his narrative as that of his 3 mysterious new companions.
3 mysterious new companions who he named savages. Indian. That's it. I don't want to take all day. We read the main parts. Oh, we got to read it.
What we read?
I'm overstood. I'm overstood. Go ahead. I be busting on these, you know.
They told him that they were themselves of the tribe of Reuben.
Whoa! That they were the so-called Seminole Indians today. Wait a minute. How much of a cult are we for teaching history? For teaching the accuracy of the Bible. Being accurate in what we teach about the Bible. Yale University agrees with what we teach about Hebrew. What is that? How would it come?
Right.
What is there to argue? We believe that sex is marriage. That's in the Bible.
Right.
And sex with somebody, you gotta stay with them. Shouldn't have cheated on your man. Shouldn't have married the factory. That's it. You gotta stay with them.
Right.
You chose a prostitute that got high on all types of drugs. That's your wife. You gotta keep her. You gotta keep the rest of them. You got every woman you have ever slept with, or every woman that you're sleeping with. That's who you gotta keep. Sister, you can only have one husband. Yes, intercourse with another man, he's your husband. That man who paid you the $200 for the 10 minutes, it was more like 2 minutes. That is your man for the rest of your life. Whether he was good at what he knew about that type of stuff, or he was very weak at handing over pleasures. That's your man. For the $200, you are bought forever. Gotta obey him. And he can get more women. Should have never look. The Lord is one Lord. You don't play around. We gotta be very strict. Let's keep going.
And that the tribe of Joseph lived on an island nearby.
The tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the head of the sons of Joseph, lived on an island, Taino Islands, Taino Indian, Puerto Rico, on an island nearby. How did they know? Because the Seminole Indians lived down in Florida. What's near Florida? Puerto Rico. They happen to be in New York. Must be a good time of the year. Go up to New York. Come on, man. Keep reading. I mean, was that it? Or
Would we read this right here?
if you feel like it, you should.
I'm going to start right here because I was reading a little bit.
Go ahead.
Drop down. Francisco told
Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. That's the book we read.
Francisco told Montesinos all he knew about these people from his own traditions. His ancestors, to their eternal shame, had indeed made war on them and prosecuted them. Only the sorcerers of his tribe had perceived that they were a special people.
Wow.
And had given warning that they should be left alone. They go to highlighted part.
Whoa, we can't stop past that.
What kind?
If I warn you to leave me the F alone, what is that, sister? Let me ask you something. You're a sister, right? You're a female. Have you ever warned somebody to leave you the hell alone? Is that a good thing? Are you inviting me to chill out with you? If Pug Zachariah warned me to leave him alone, I don't think he want to go and party with me and have Thanksgiving.
Right.
They better. He warned them and said, "Listen, we guys, people, leave me alone." Mr. Paleface, speak with a forked tongue. Go ahead.
It's the highlighted part. The God of these children of Israel is the true God.
Woo!
They had said.
They had. Come on, man. We go into historical books that match with the Bible. That match with the Bible. 1619 Project. Look that up. Tell you that black people are a different race from Africans. We are not the same. And they are white historians and scientists. Look up the 1619 Project. This is YouTube. You can YouTube it while you're watching the damn class.
Right.
White historians said that black people are a different race from Africans, different ethnicity, or ethnically different from Africans. We're not the same. Chinese and Japanese look alike. Arabs and East Indians look alike. The Assyrians and the rest of them people over there, they look alike. Black people and Africans, we look alike, but we are not the same.
Right.
Chinese and Japanese, not the same. Arab and East Indian, not the same. Them Assyrians and the rest of them Midianites and all the rest of them other ones that's over there, that's Abraham's seed, Abraham's children, but not counted for the seed. They look alike. Black people and Africans, we look alike, but we ain't the same. Same way the Arabs and East Indians ain't the same. All right, let's stop. Clap it up, if I could. I believe we just, you know what? One time out of this class, it seems like every time, at least once in this class, we pull up some book or pull up some video, and this is with every I.S.U.P.K class. There's at least, damn near, I can give it at least, not every class, I would say every other class, where we go and pull out the proof, show the proof. Now, I did all that just to say this. Black is talking about the skin color. This right here, this language, these letters that you see, Paleo-Hebrew. Native American Indians spoke this language, okay? Which proves that they're Hebrew Israelites. The Hispanics spoke Hebrew, which proves that they're Israelites. Blacks and Hispanics, we spoke Hebrew, okay? We got taken on the slave ships, which proves that we're Israelites. Why do you think they went and got us and brought us over here with the rest of our people? Let's think about it. All right, so Shachawara, black. It's the Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. Breaking down 1 and 5. Can I get a time check?
Time check 8:30.
So 8:30. Songs of Solomon chapter 1 verse 5. Shachawara. That word meant black. Talking about the skin color. So you can't, and I got it right here, so you can't deny it. It's in the lexicon. Hold on. This thing is acting funny again, but it's cool. I'm gonna show it again. They ain't gonna stop us. They can't stop, won't stop. Diddy going to an old tub right now, but we're gonna borrow that from him for 1 second. Can't stop, won't stop. They ain't gonna stop this, man. Can't stop the Yahweh coming back as the Lord, bringing it back. And you can't stop the I.S.U.P.K from teaching and proving the truth. Blackish color of the skin, down at the bottom. Blackish color of the skin, okay? That word Shakawara or Shakawar means black. Anya, which is the next word. Lock you, hold on, and what I do. Anya, which is the next word. It's a word that means I or I am. I/I am. Okay? All right. The next word. Wa na awa. All right. The character wa at the beginning means and. A-N-D. He's used as other things, but the main meaning is and. Na'awa is a root word that means comely or beautiful. Okay, because comely and beautiful is the same thing. So let's put beautiful. Let's not use comely. Let's use beautiful because that's also what it means. Shakawara, black. Anya, I am. Wa na'awa, and beautiful. Ba nawaf. Ba nawaf. Okay? Ba nawaf is a word that means doors. Okay? Comes from the root word ba or banaf. This word is, so I usually try to put these in parentheses. And this means daughters. Daughters, okay? Comes from the root word ba, which comes from the word bana, all right? Which is daughter. Bun is son, bana is daughter, banawa is daughters with the feminine, plural, wow, okay? Banawa. All right, the next word is Yerushalayim. Nobody typed in what this word meant. This word is Jerusalem. This word is Jerusalem. Yerushalayim, Jerusalem. All right, nobody knew what that meant. This is Yerushalayim. Yerah Shalom. All right, Yerah Shalom. Okay. The next word is ka-ahalia. Ka-ahalia. Okay. Comes from the root word ahal, which means tent. Oh, so like at first, ka at the beginning of the root word means as or like. Okay. So like / as. Okay. As or like. As or like. Okay. And this word means tent, dwelling place, habitation, home, okay, sacred tent or sacred tabernacle of the Most High. Okay, so this word means tent. With the masculine plural at the end to make it tents. Because Yah at the end of a root word is masculine plural. Okay, let's see if I can get this over just a little bit more to get it out of the way. It's a little scratched up right there. So let's put as / like. Like tents. Okay? And we're going to assume that the is in here somewhere. As the tents. Okay? Because the is a word that can be assumed. Okay, and tents, plural. Alright? And the last word, Salaki. Last word on this line is quadar. Okay? Quadar is the word kedar. Kedar. Oh, Salaki, I put kedar like I was writing out pronunciation. As kedar. Okay? I had a cousin that used to be in the school, Black Key, right? They used to call him Kedar. He said he was in the Israelites back in the day. He produced a lot of different songs for brothers, man. DMX, Who We Be, Did We Right Here. Man, he did a few things. Did something for Jada Kids Beans. Did a few different productions, right? And we call him Black Key. Right. You know what I mean? But I believe he might have got his name Kedar from the school. I'm going to ask him. I'm not sure if that's his real name or not, but I'm going to ask him. Because he said he used to be in the school back in the day. When I first told him I was an Israelite and all that years ago when I first came in. A small time ago. But when I first came in, I'm going to ask him. I've been thinking about that. Every time I see the word Quadar, I always think about him. Right. So, Salaki, that was a little side note. I just wanted to say that. I'm going to ask him about that, though, tonight. Hey, he's going to say, what's up, Kiwi, man? Got your name from the school, man. Let me ask you. All right, so with that being said, let's keep going. So, first, let's read it out. Shekha, black. Anya, I am. Wana, awa, and beautiful. Banawa, daughters. Yara, shalom, Jerusalem. I can guarantee you this is saying of Jerusalem. Daughters of Jerusalem. Ka'ahalia, as the tents. Like the tents. Okay? Quadar, kedar. We can safely assume that of is saying of kedar. Alright? Because of is another word that's assumed in our language, okay? There's a word for of, but nobody ever writes it. It's used very little because of the assumption that you're saying of, all right? Remember, this is the first language on the earth. It's very simple. Any questions online?
I believe that's on TikTok.
All right, okay. Let me finish this last two, then we can go into it. So, Yerushalayim, Jerusalem. Ka'ahalia, as the tents, Quadar, of Kedar. All right? Of Kedar. The next word is Ka, Ya, Ra, Yai, Wa. Ka, Ya, Ra, Yai, Wa. We know that Ka, at the beginning of a root word, is saying as, right? Let's make sure that it's not part of the root word. Okay? Because just because it's at the beginning doesn't mean that it's a part of it. Okay? And it's actually not a part of it. So it's actually same as again. As, the root word is Yah-Rayai. Okay? Yah-Rayai, why? It's locked here. So, let me switch this around. Oh yeah, right, from the root word, you're right. All right, so this is curtain. I was going to switch the pronunciation, but we'll leave it. This is curtain or drape. Curtain or drape. Like you got drapes, curtain or curtains. And this is saying curtains as the plural Y at the end. All right, matter of fact, I can, I won't do it now, but because it's pointless. But Yara, Yaiwa, or Yara, Yaiwa. All right. The root word is Yarai. Okay, so Yarai, but the actual word for this, for the place that, or the word curtain, it was Yara, Ya'ai. All right, Yara, Ya, and then I in the character Ha was connected. So we'll keep them separate here. Yara, Ya'ai. Ka, Yara, Ya'ai, Wa. So we'll rewrite it out. Ka, Ya, Ra, Ya, I, and then Wa. W-A-T-H. Ka, Ya, Ra, Ya, I, Wa. As curtains, or as, you're going to assume, y'all, as the curtains. As the curtains, Shalamah. Shalamah, as the curtains, Solomon. As the curtains, we can assume, right, of Solomon. Kara Ya'aiwa, so like a Kara Ya'aiwa, as the curtains, Shalamah of Solomon. So let's read what we have. Shechawara, black, Anya, am I. Wana'awa, and beautiful. Banawa, daughters, Yerushalayim of Jerusalem. Ka'ahawya, as the tents, Quadar of Kedar. Kaya Ra'ai, Salaki Kaya, Raya, Salaki Kaya, Raya Wa. Kaya Raya Wa, as the curtains, Shalamah of Solomon. I was going too fast and damned up my pronunciation. Kaya Raya Aiwa. All right. Kaya Raya Aiwa. And that's curtains of Solomon. Now, with that being said, let's get the question online and give everybody a chance to write this down. I'm actually take a little picture of this myself so I can post it later. What was the question?
I guess search for crypto. Was talking about I guess you said that Hebrew was the oldest language.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
I'm guessing you want to know about what about Samaria? Sumer.
Samaria spoke Hebrew. Literally. And here's the thing, so for the brother's question, right? You see these letters? This is not the letters of Sumer, or of Summer, or of right? This is not their letters. These letters come from Adam. It tells you that in the New Testament, that Adam read the constellations, okay? That's what it's talking about the tree of life. He could tell that the Lord was communicating with him through the constellations or the stars. He would read the constellations and understand it but it was certain constellations that he was not supposed to read. Okay, which was the tree of evil or the knowledge of evil. And with that, that's where you get the knowledge of good and evil from, right? But what Adam did was he created his own letters. These are the letters that Adam created. These are the letters that Adam created. If you look up actual Phoenician, they're close to these letters, but they're not the same. All right? Because why? They come out of Adam. Okay, if you look up Aramaic, these letters, why? They come out of Adam. All right? And by the time of Samaria, the Lord had divided the earth so that they couldn't understand one's language and one's speech. The specific bloodline of Adam, which is Eber, which is where you get the word Hebrew from. Hebrew is Eber. All right, you get that word from Eber. Eber kept the language which is from the past. And it tells you that in the Bible, he kept that which is from the past. Give me Genesis, the 10th chapter, and the 25th verse. And then also, sister, you can give me Genesis 11 and 5. 11 and 1, and we'll read it. We'll just read it straight down, and I'll break it down afterwards. I'll just let them both read both of them scriptures, and we'll break it down afterwards. And I'm giving you these scriptures so the brother can know, because the Bible says prove all things. So he ain't just getting a bunch of talk on TikTok or wherever platform you're on. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to give you the scriptures that go with it. We have nothing to hide. We can prove everything we say. We don't say things we can't prove. Genesis chapter 11 and verse 1 to 5. You can read Genesis 10 and 25.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 10, verse 25.
Hopefully everybody got this, because we're about to do Songs of Solomon 1 and 10. Y'all gonna like this. Go ahead.
Verse 25. And unto Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth divided, and his mother's name was Joktan.
Eber named one of his sons, Eber's son Peleg, right? He was born two sons. What was his son's name?
Peleg.
Uh-huh.
And his brother's name was Joktan.
Joktan. Why did it say Peleg? Because in the time that he begat Peleg, because remember, a woman births. We begat, right? They're our seed, they're our son, right? Or daughter. So by the time he begat Peleg, the earth was divided in Peleg's time.
Right.
Eber kept that which was before the division. Sister, give me Genesis 11 and 1 to 5. Now we're going to read the history of the division. So he talked about in Peleg's time what happened. This is Genesis, the 10th chapter. In the 11th chapter, it's explained. Go ahead, sis, you got it.
Genesis 11, 1 through 5. And the whole earth was one.
Oh, come over here so they can hear you. Get a sister a hand. I'm sorry, Christ. All right. You come right around here. Yeah, don't sign Christ. You got to be on camera if you don't want to. You get right up to the mic.
Genesis 11, 1 through 5. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone and slime, and had them for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. Let us go down, and there confounded their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
One another's what?
Speech.
Go ahead.
So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. They left off the city. Therefore is the name of is called Babel. Before the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth.
All right, get it, Sister Ann. All right. So, brother, what she just read is to give you a summary and everybody a summary. The Tower of Babel, I don't know if you ever heard of that. The Tower of Babel, where they tried to build up a big giant name for themselves and make a big giant tower against God. Whenever you're doing something that was strictly for themselves, it had nothing to do with the Most High. They were doing that for them, for whatever gods, whatever they believed in. Remember, it called them the children of men. Israelites and the bloodline of Adam, the specific bloodline that is counted for the seed of Adam. When I say counted, meaning we're the ones that's chosen out of Adam, all right? Which is why I named Peleg and then named his other son. But if you read in the lineage of the Israelites, it goes Peleg, then Eber, then Peleg, and then Peleg's children, which I think is like Arphaxad and somebody else. And then I believe Arphaxad is the one that's counted for, is the head of that of Peleg. Meaning you're the one with the birthright, you're the one that's counted as the seed, all right? As acknowledged as the son, okay? Meaning everybody would be acknowledged, but you're the one with the royal status, pretty much. To say it like that. You're the one that has the status out of the siblings, all right? So with that being said, and everybody knows if you go through family death or something like that, there's always a person that is in charge or that everybody's going to for that specific thing, okay? Sometimes it's multiple people, but even between those multiple people, there's always one with more say-so. So he was the one with the status. Now with that being said, the Lord divided the earth. He did not like them trying to make this tower, which proves that God does not want everybody together in a damn melting pot. The Lord is not all love. He doesn't want everybody together as one.
Right.
Which is why he gave us our own land. Which is why he separated the languages. And he made the earth big and giant for people to have their own. Even your children go out of your house. They don't stay. And then they go and make more babies. And those babies make more babies. And those babies make more. And they spread out. God don't want everybody in a damn melting pot. No. He said, this is what they begin to do. He didn't like it. So with that, and I'm explaining all this to tell you, that's when he separated the languages. So those letters that you see over there on the Sumerian tablets, that was their letters. They had the Hebrew language too. And Salaki, he could have separated at that time. Or before that time, so they could have had a separate language. But before that, everybody spoke the same language. You just got to look up, was the Tower of Babel before, or was Samaria before or after the Tower of Babel? I believe it was after the Tower of Babel, because could have been during that whole time. You just got to look it up. I don't want to give you something that I'm not sure of, but around that time is when the languages got separated. So when you see them writing different from Israelites, that's because the Lord separated the languages, period. So they don't have the same letters. And depending on the time frame, they could have had the same language but different letters. Because I explained to you that Adam made up these letters. So when the Lord separated everything, they made their own letters and they had their own language and all that stuff. All right. And of course, all the way down, then comes Abraham, who left out of the Ur of Chaldees, of the Chaldees, which was Samaria and all that. All right. So there you go, a good history lesson. And Abraham left out of there, but Abraham was considered a Hebrew because he was speaking Hebrew. There you have it. Okay, and that's Genesis 14 and 13. Give me that, Genesis 14 and 13, where it says Abraham the Hebrew. And that's how you know. Abraham was considered a Hebrew, which lets you know the Arabs, that whatever they was doing ain't even right. Because Abraham was considered a Hebrew. He did not make a box that go around 7 times to kiss a damn rock inside of a box. Damn rock named Allah inside of a damn giant black box in Saudi Arabia, some damn where that you got to circle around 7 times and throw rocks at a big giant stone and then kiss the damn rock. That's not what Abraham did. What language did Arabs speak before they spoke Arabic? They spoke Hebrew. What language did white people speak before they stole other languages? They spoke Hebrew. Oh yeah, your twin brother, the white man, he spoke Hebrew. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians have a twin brother. It's the oppressor. Before he left and threw away his culture, he spoke Hebrew. Before the Arabs got kicked out by Abraham, they spoke Hebrew, which is big. Hebrew ain't a big giant thing. Okay, Chinese man is a Hebrew. The Arabs are Hebrews. Them damn Midianites. They all the children that are Abraham's that was born from Keturah, they're Hebrews. The white man's a Hebrew. Native Americans, Hispanics, black people, we Hebrews. So that's not a big thing. The Japanese man is a Hebrew. The reason why it's a big thing in the Israelite world is because we kept the language. They didn't. Israelites, who are God's people, kept the language. That's why it's a big thing. Because God's people kept God's original language. That's why it's a big thing. But we don't say, yo, what's up, Hebrew? You can say that to the white man. Significance. You can say that to the Chinese man, to the damn Assyrians over there. You know, the people that look like the Assyrians. I'm saying Assyrians, but the people that look like them. You can say that to them. You can say it to the Arabs, to the Japanese. They all Hebrews. Africans ain't a Hebrew. There's a whole nother people. But you can say that to them. I mean, what would it matter? You're going to unalive you. You can call the cop a Hebrew. What's up, Hebrew? He is a Hebrew. It doesn't matter. He's going to unalive you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just breaking all that down to you, brother. Just to say that we kept God's language from the past. Israelites, we're known for speaking Hebrew, which is why this class is so important. Chinese, they're not doing it. The Arabs, none of them are doing it. All right? So when you see those Sumerian letters, that was their letters and their alphabet. But I believe their language could have been different, or if they had the same language but different alphabetical letters. It just depends on the time when that was. So if Sumer started around the time of Abraham, then they had a different language, and that's why they had different letters. If they started during the Tower of Babel, then they had Hebrew, but they had different letters from the people who were considered Adam's sons. The people of Samaria were considered the sons of men, meaning heathens, how we call heathens today, meaning non-people that were not considered to be Adam's lineage. Okay? So there you have it. It took a little bit to explain, but depending on that time frame, they either had the same alphabet, the same language as Hebrew, but different letters, or they had a different language and different letters, period. All right? depending on the time frame. Oh, you got the Genesis. You got Genesis 14 and 13.
Go
ahead and read. This is another scripture, brother, to back up what I'm saying, the proof of the Bible and you know what we teach in the Hebrew.
Time check 8:58, sir.
Go ahead. Dang, 8:58. This is a short verse. I'm gonna just write it out for y'all. Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 14, verse 13. And there came one that had escaped and told Abraham the Hebrew.
Told Abraham who?
The Hebrew.
Go ahead.
For he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite, and the Amorite, brother of I.S.U.P.K and brother of Aner, and these were confederate with Abraham.
Oh, and they were all confederate with Abraham, because if you don't know the story, they had took Lot, the father of the Chinese and Japanese. All right? They took Lot, Abraham's brother, who became the progenitor of the Japanese and Chinese. All right? I'm not sure if this is Bakar was Yum or Bakar was Yum. All right? But we're going to leave it as Bakar was All right, Yum. So, like, let's just put was. Okay? This depends on what it's trying to say. Because Bakar is a root word right here. And then you got wazal. But let's take a look at the root word. Then I can give you the exact, what you call it. Yep, that's actually the word. That is the word. It means chains. Hold on. Bakar, Khar wazayim. Yep. Kharwazia. Let's put Kharwazia. Sound a little bit like it has the flow of Hebrew to it. All right. And Ba is at the beginning of the root word. So now let's write this out. So give me Songs of Solomon 1 and 10. Y'all gonna like this. Remember, Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, right? Let me read that to you. Songs of Solomon chapter 1, verse 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Then we're going to drop down to verse 10, and we're going to get somebody read verse 10.
Verse 10. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of what?
Jewels.
Of Jews. So like, this is not. This is the character, not. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels. Somebody tell me what that means. Not a one. Go right out the pronunciation. You got it? Somebody got it? Lacha. Ya. Ka. Gotta write it over. Somebody tell me what it means to have your cheeks comely with rows of jewels. Since you want to take a shot at it, your cheeks are comely with rows of jewels. What does that mean? Want to take a shot at it, sis? Somebody type it in online. What does it mean to have your cheeks comely with rows of jewels? Come on, TikTok. Y'all got to know what that is. That's easy.
I.S.U.P.K Montreal said something.
I.S.U.P.K Montreal, go ahead. Big shout out to Montreal. Go ahead, Op.
It said gold teeth, them grills.
Gold teeth, them grills. Give me a hand. Your cheeks are comely with your cheeks are beautiful with rows of jewels. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. So now I'm writing out what we got so far is not a one. Lachaya yaka. Lachaya yaka. All right. That's how it's pronounced. Lachaya yaka. All right. Because this is the root word. Lachaya. Okay. Now the next one is lachaya. So we got the one. Lachaya yaka. Batharayim. All right. And this next one is Taza, Ara, or Taza, Ara. Slaki. So this is the root word, Taza, Araka. Taza is connected to the character Wa. Ra, Ka. And Ka is at the end of the root word. It's a character, it's a connector, connecting character. Ba, the next one is Ba, Char, Waza, Yum. Alright? It might be Slaki. It should be Waz. Char, Waz. Ba, Char, Waz, Yum. Ba, Char, was young. Okay? And Ba is the it's a beginning connector. So now let's break it down, all right? So let's break it down. So you got Na'awa. Na'awa is a word that means comely and beautiful. So the separate word that means Salaki, a one. No, Salaki, a wa. I'm saying a bunch of different words, not looking at the word. Is na'a. Na'a. Alright? Because it should be a character ha here in the root word. Alright, but it's not. Because the character ha dropped off. So it's na'a one. Beautiful. Comely. Okay? Comely. Comely / beautiful. Alright. Beautiful. Let's go back. Let me get it to y'all real quick. Okay, beautiful. Cheeks. Your cheeks. Lakaya is cheeks. Okay? Cheeks is character. Ya is a connecting character too. It's connecting your with the word. So this is a connector. It's saying your cheeks. Comely or beautiful, your cheeks. Ba, Rayam. Ba is a root word that means in, at, by, and sometimes what? Sometimes with. It's a good one to use for example of the character ba meaning with. Character ba means in, at, by, and sometimes with. This is an example of it meaning with, and this word tharayum is rows, R-O-W-S, plural, masculine plural. Comes from the root word the war. So the character wa dropped off out of the middle. Then they added yum at the end for the plural. Okay? The next one is Taza Araka. Taza Araka. Alright? And this is neck with ka at the end, meaning your. Meaning your neck. Your neck. Okay? Your neck. The character ba is used again as with. W-I-T-H. and Charwazium. Charwazium, meaning a beaded necklace, a string of beads, a chain, string of beads, a chain, or a beaded necklace. This is chain, okay, with the plural at the end. So let's read. Songs of Solomon, and this is Songs of Solomon 1 and 10. Write this down at the bottom. Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 10. All right, let's read it. Not a one, comely or beautiful, L'chaya Yakub, your cheeks, Batharayim, with rose, Taza'araka, your neck, Ba-Charwazium, with chains. That's what it said. That's what it said. Not a one, L'chaya Yakub, Batharayim, Taza'araka, Ba-Charwazium. Comely your cheeks with rose. This is with rows of Jews. This is y'all. I can't go into the lexicon because I'm over the time. But this is with rows of Jews. All right. If you ever look up this word, it say with rows of stones, with rows of this. It's saying with rows of Jews. And Taza Araka, your neck, Ba Charwazim, with chains. Okay? And this chains is chains of gold. Remember, it's a beaded necklace. So the of gold here was assumed. The same way jewels was assumed.
Right.
With that being said, Anyakwatazayan, Salakia, Anyakahan, Wakwatazayan Mara, Mawarka Kayahayawam, Anya, I will bar Katha, La, Salakia Aho, La, Kahan, Wakwatazayan, Kwatazakara. All right. I'm Priest and Officer Variety Teacher today. I'm passing the class over to Priest and Officer Kwatazakara. Shalom. All right.
Round of applause, man. Teach powerful people class, man.
Sign of Christ. Lock it. I'm gonna turn this over to the teacher. To the guard. Stand it up, y'all. Here we go.
There's I.S.U.K security announcements. We got I.S.U.K start out 1 West on the 25th Street Hall, New York. Move from new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are all limited for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which brother and sister will report each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a command. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means 10 in the Hebrew. My I.S.U.P.K, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the Feast of Purim coming on the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. That's Thursday, the 22nd of February, and Friday, the 23rd of February, 2024. If you want to read up on it, go to Esther chapter 9, verse 20, and go all the way down to 31. Remind Hakim and Agua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. And with that, Mamacha, just the brothers.
All right, we're going to do the prayer to bless Israel. Lock it. Should I move the mic over here with you? There we go. Man. Okay. Like this then.
All right, we're going to say the prayer. Walk dunk. I said right.
Sar Opala Odom.
Sar Opala. You face the east. You want to say a prayer to bless Israel? Go Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayashala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
The
water. Amun. Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
So.
Sorry. Turn. Proceeded. Okay. Now, swimming in Israel only. We're going to give the men, the brothers on courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat. Amazing. Barak.
Yahweh Shema, Abba, Shem Yahweh Shah, Barak. Oh!
Yahweh Matah, his hands down. Sorry, don't be sisters. Hands up. So, Madam Shabbat will be, so you feel 45-degree angle. And bow your head, and brother salute you. You're going to salute your, you're going to put your left hand to your right chest and salute the brother back. All right, men of Israel, men of sisters, one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Amazing. Barak.
Yahweh Shemar the thumb by Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Matah, his hands down, class dismissed.
Christ. Hey, the water for everybody tuning in, man. Go enjoy your Sabbath, man. All right, I'm signing Christ.